You also see that really nice blue color in there. You guys all know where that blue comes from? Has anyone gone over that on the cruise yet? Not really? It is reflection. There's a guy down in Juneau that when you ask him, his answer is always that that's the color that's reflected. That's true, but that's the way that all colors work. So green, the reason you see these green life jackets is because they absorb all of the other colors, they reflect the green. The orange life jackets, the blue hats, that's the way all color works. The reason that we see that really nice blue color in the glacial ice and not in your refrigerator ice, again goes back to the compression. It's just much denser than that freezer ice, and it doesn't have all the oxygen in it. You can see the top of this one where it started melting has more oxygen mixed in. There you get that white color.
No, we're not. Ah, we're not.
Because of all of the silt. Remember, this is filled with silt off the glacier. But it's interesting that you ask, because there are a couple areas where you get water going back into little lagoons or little bays where there's not enough momentum, enough flow of the water to keep that silt in it. You need about like one centimeter a minute at least to flow. 1 centimeter a second, to flow to keep that silt in the water. But in those back areas, you get that really rich blue color. That's just because the silt drops out and you just have that pure water. A lot of areas like the fjord, the reason that the fjord is that green color rather than that pure blue of the Caribbean, say, it's just the different phytoplanktons and zooplanktons that are growing in it. So down in the Caribbean, you just have different species in the water, especially certain areas depending on the temperature. That's why you get that really blue color.
And this is fresh water, right?
Yeah, this is all fresh water.
How drinkable is it?
If you let the silt settle, if you got a bucket of it, left it sit for a couple hours, the silt would settle out. It'd be perfectly fine to drink. Yep. Fascinating to me. You guys can see these sort of red striations in the rock here on our right. That's all rust in there, and that really helps scientists discover the history of Alaska. Alaska isn't like a lot of areas on the planet where it's these large tectonic plates, these large plates of land that are sort of moving around. That's what all the continents are, and they sort of move around, mashing into each other, scraping, creating all those earthquakes, volcanoes, and whatnot. Alaska is made up of lots of tiny little plates of land. So this plate of land here is a completely different plate than the one that Skagway's on, completely different plate than the one that Haines is on. It's all these little plates that, as the Pacific tectonic plate rotates counterclockwise, occasionally little globules of land attach themselves to it, and those globules of land get rotated, brought all the way up here to Alaska, and then they're just sort of let off, thrown up here into the southeast of Alaska. And scientists can look at the rust, look at the iron in these rocks, and figure out where they actually originated. This piece of land that we're on right now, they can look at that iron, and it turns out this piece of land actually originated off the coast of Australia. Off the coast of Australia, and has worked its way all the way around up here to Alaska. And I find it fascinating. I'm losing my voice.
We are so damn close to glacier now, and it is visibly very much colder here. the wind going down directly from the glacier.
We're going to sort of do a couple passes along the face of the glacier here so you guys can get all of those photos in and whatnot. If there's a special angle you want the boat at so you can get the rest of your family, get your loved ones in that shot, just let me know. I'll turn the canoe for you so we can get that angle for everybody. I mean, this right side of the glacier here that looks covered in dirt, it is covered in dirt. There's a massive landslide here back in 2005. You can actually still see the scarring up on the cliff face on the right-hand side there from it. But it came down, sort of covered this side of the glacier. When it first happened, we weren't really sure what effect it would have on the glacier and if it would sort of insulate that side of the glacier, or if it would actually absorb the heat into those darker rocks and end up melting that side quicker. And 3-4 years down the road, we can see that really it has ended up insulating that section of the glacier. You can see how much higher that is than the glacier on the left-hand side. Glaciers, as they recede, they're not only moving back, they're also thinning out. So you can see how much higher this side is. And actually that left side used to have this massive sort of tongue that stuck out there. And that's now pretty much melted. Now it's about even. The right-hand side moved a little bit, but not all that much really. Let me turn us around here so that people on the other side can get some photos as well. Pass one around. This is a bit massive here. Let me go for a smaller one there. Yeah, it's got really interesting patterns where there are some bubbles and whatnot in there as well. Okay, I'm dropping it in because my hands are cold. We do like to come out to the glacier ourselves and sort of harvest some of this ice, bring it back down to push this big thing of dirt in front of them. That's Long Island. Long Island is formed as a glacier moved forward, pushing all of this dirt in front of it, and then when it receded, left all of that dirt there. Here we have glaciers moving down separate valleys, coming together, and instead of sort of receding and leaving that dirt behind, when they come together, they squish that line of dirt in between the glaciers. Then you end up with this line sort of where it would have been separate glaciers. So it's possible that if this thing melts, so it goes far enough back, it's about 8 miles back to that ice sheet. There's a little chick running up on our right-hand side. Running up into the little rocky area there. Oh, just tripped over a little rock there. That's one of the Arctic tern chicks. These little terns are called Arctic terns. They're fairly small tern, but they have one of the longest migration routes of any North American species. They go all the way from Antarctica all the way up to the Arctic. I was just leading bird-watching tours sort of around the world for the last 3 years, but based down in Cape Town. And when I left Cape Town back in February, the Arctic terns were still hanging out there. When I got up here in mid-April, they were just starting to show up here. So a fairly long migration, but they moved fairly quickly there. Another couple chicks, if you see where this white bit of sand, so it looks like it goes up, they're just running through the rocky piles up there. They're a bit hard to see though. They're not too happy with us here at the moment.
Oh, wow. We're so close to them.
You guys didn't think you'd be getting dive bombed by gulls today, did you? By terns. You never know what to expect out here. Oh yeah, another chick's just on the shoreline there. Looks like 3 of them behind the rock there as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
So you saw it?
Yeah, he's like,
Enough terrorizing the terns. We'll head back still here, but yeah, here's a nice group of these Arctic terns. They're really very nice looking birds in my opinion. I am rather obsessed with birds. But, you know.
nice on your one you get.